No, interesting that you say this because again on Empower's YouTube channel, there is a reel or a short that is posted and it says this, and I want to quote it properly. It says, women's political participation is a prerequisite for gender equality and genuine democracy. So I just want to get an idea, and I think I would like all listeners to get an idea about this. How is it that adequate women representation, the 30% for instance, result in genuine democracy?
Okay, great question. I mean, and this is the kind of narrative and discourse we want all of society to get involved in. Empower is a small organization. We throw questions like that and inputs like that to get the discussion going. We don't really have all the answers. Okay. But here's what I think. So you have half the population, right, that are women. All right, they have multiple issues, as we just outlined, from gender-based violence, sexual harassment, unequal pay, unequal opportunities at work, and so on. Right, civil society has done a tremendous amount, particularly organizations like and people like Maria, who have led NGOs that have pushed, for instance, the Sexual Harassment Act, the Domestic Violence Act from 2004, and so on up to now. But that's not enough. What you need is implementation on the ground, procedures, regulations, etc., that go right down to the nitty-gritty. For instance, education again is quite masculinized. Women are put into feminized roles. So where's the space for women in vocational education and vocational jobs, right? Which would then give them opportunities to earn an income and be economically and financially independent. Okay, so democracy is about voice and participation. Yeah? So if women don't have or have a muted voice in parliament and state assemblies and municipal councils, then the issues that they want to articulate get drowned out. And because the number of women there are so small, they get drowned out and by a lot of male voices who talk about things that have a male bias to the issues and challenges, and don't have then cannot go forward with increasing economic opportunities, education opportunities, equal health, access to healthcare, for instance. So, for instance, women would voice out the need for childcare centers. More childcare centers means women can go out to work. More women going out to work means they would get jobs, jobs that would then add to the economic value of the country. So really, the whole country benefits, right? And women think about family more than men, right? So they would be thinking about health for their children. And if they were in power, they would be making sure that children have good access to healthcare. That benefits male children as well as female children, and it benefits the entire society. You see, education. Women think about education all the time, much more than men, because men are, thinking they're busy at work, bringing in the money, and then everything else is handled by the women, right? But because they're education ministers or state ministers of education or counselors, etc., they would be thinking about education policies that benefit the entire country in terms of curriculum, access to women. That are normally sort of like confined to the boys, right? Like mountain climbing, like being a guide, outward bound schools for girls. Everybody benefits from that, you see. So really, you have half the population with a huge potential that have a low voice because of their underrepresentation in power, that are waiting to come out and benefit the whole country. The men just need to step out of the way and give them that opportunity.